They say every child is born with a star watching over them. Some stars shine bright, some burn out too soon, and some shatter the moment a child takes their first breath. Nara was born under such a star, a rare celestial fracture that streaked across the sky like a broken promise. The elders whispered that children born under a shattered star would live a life marked by pain and unimaginable strength. No one knew how true that would become. Nara was only 6 when the world she knew collapsed. Her parents were gentle people, simple, loving, the kind who believed kindness could soften any storm. But storms don't listen to kindness. One night, shadows entered their home. Voices rose. A struggle, a scream, and then silence. Nara was found hours later, barely breathing, a wound on her side and a strange silver shard resting near her heart, a fragment of the shattered star, the elders said. A sign she was meant to survive what others could not. But survival came with a price. Nara was taken to an orphanage, a place where children learned to cry quietly because loud grief made the caretakers uncomfortable. She grew up watching other children leave with new families, new names, new futures. She waited for her turn. At 10, it came. A wealthy couple arrived, the wife warm and hopeful, the husband smiling too widely, speaking too softly. Nara didn't understand the unease she felt. But children often sense danger long before adults admit it exists. The wife treated Nara with kindness, but the husband watched her too closely, spoke to her too sweetly, stood too near. At 12, the danger she sensed became real. He tried to take from her what no child should ever have to protect. Nara fought back, not with strength, but with desperation. Her hand found the silver shard she always kept close, the one that had been pulled from her wound years ago. She defended herself, and then she ran. She didn't look back, not once. The streets became her home, bridges her shelter, cardboard her bed. She learned to survive on scraps, on instinct, on the stubborn belief that life owed her something better, even if she didn't know what. People passed her every day. Some pitied her, most ignored her, but she never let bitterness take root. She shared her food with stray dogs. She comforted crying children. She helped elderly beggars cross the street. She had nothing. Yet she gave everything she could, because she knew what it felt like to be unseen. After many years of living on the street, one stormy night, as thunder cracked the sky open, Nara saw a man collapse near the alley where she slept. He was older, dressed in a suit soaked through by the rain. His breath was shallow, his pulse fading. People walked past him, too busy, too afraid, too indifferent. But Nara, she ran to him. She dragged him under shelter, covered him with her thin blanket, held his hand until his breathing steadied. When he opened his eyes, he saw a girl with nothing, offering him everything she had. He asked her name. She whispered, "I don't have one anymore." He said, "Then I'll give you mine." The man she saved was not just wealthy, he was one of the richest men in the country. A billionaire who had spent years surrounded by people who wanted something from him. But Nara wanted nothing. She didn't even know who he was. That moved him more than any business deal ever had. He took her in not out of pity, but out of gratitude. He gave her a home, a room with a bed softer than clouds, warm meals, books, school, safety, and eventually, something she had never known, family. One day, he called her into his study. He said, "You saved my life. Not just my body, my faith in humanity. I want to give you something in return." He handed her a document. Half his fortune, half his empire, half his legacy. Nara froze. She couldn't speak. She couldn't breathe. He smiled and said, "You gave me a second chance at life. Let me give you one too." Nara didn't waste her blessing. She built shelters for children like her, homes for the broken, schools for the forgotten, safe havens for the silent. She wore the silver shard as a pendant, not a reminder of pain, but a symbol of survival. People often asked her how she endured so much darkness. She always answered the same way: "I didn't endure it. I transformed it." The girl born under a shattered star did not let her destiny be written by tragedy. She wrote her own story, one of courage, kindness, and rebirth. And in the end, her star did not remain shattered. It became whole again, because she learned how to shine.